I want to welcome you to the Catalyst Coaching and Catalyst Ministries. My name is Russ DeVos, and I'm here in my office in Seattle, Washington. And I put together this short video to give you a sense of the heartbeat and a bit of the background of the Catalyst. In 2007, my wife and I had planted a church that was growing like crazy. It had exploded with life and energy and passion, and God was doing crazy good things. But in the middle of all of it, we and our congregation were plunged into a hellish nightmare of confusion and despair due to my bad choices, my bad character. And for the next 8 years, I lived with an inner fog of darkness, trying to find equilibrium again and make sense out of my life and the shipwreck that it had become. I was angry, I was confused, and I was so stuck. Meanwhile, I was losing in all the key relationships of my life with my wife, my kids, and definitely with the Lord. But God was at work. He hadn't given up on me. And though I had my middle finger up at him, very candidly, his kind hands were resuscitating my hard heart. And in November of 2015, a phrase that I'd heard years before but had disregarded came crashing into my brain and jolted me. It was simply this: nothing changes unless something changes. And that was a wake-up call for me, a turning point. And within a week, I had hired the first of several life coaches to work with me, help get me back on my feet and back in the game. Because, you see, as a man, as a strong man, I thought of myself, I tried to do all the work myself, and it wasn't working. I needed help, and I got the help, and it made all the difference. Fast forward to today, relationships are restored with my family members largely, and we're growing as a family. I'm growing as an individual. My relationship with God has been restored, and I feel like I've walked back from the brink of death, and I live with hope again. And I'm so grateful as I sit here. I'm such a grateful man. To be certain, things have not been easy. The last 13 years have had ups and downs and highs and very low lows, but through it all, there's a grand plan that God is playing out. So now I work as a certified men's life and leadership coach with the John Maxwell team, working with men who are primarily like myself, desiring to live productive and healthy lives, but are hindered by lifestyles, patterns, habits, and even potentially past or present failures that are keeping them from moving forward, that are keeping them stuck. They need a coach. They need a coach. Men need a place where they can come and be listened to, where they can have somebody put an arm around them and say, you can do this. You can battle through this, or put a foot in their backside saying, come on, get going. They need a place where truth can be spoken in love and where life-giving words can be spoken into their hearts and minds. And that's precisely what the Catalyst Coaching is all about. And through this work, we are watching men's lives be restored. We're watching men get back up again, rise up and move forward with their lives. We're watching men's lives turn around. And I love this work. This is a great work. So one final note. I also mentioned Catalyst Ministries. And many of you knew me as a pastor and a Bible teacher. So I now have my own YouTube channel called The Wrestling Room, where I will be regularly posting teaching from different parts of the Bible and books of the Bible, and just recently uploaded the whole book of Revelation that I taught way back in 2005. But it's never been more relevant, never been more poignant or needed. And my hope is that it'll be a resource of inspiration and strength for you during these difficult days. So finally, I'm here to serve. That is what I'm called to. And if there's any way that I can serve you, it would be my honor. I want to thank you for taking a few moments, a few minutes out of your day, out of your life, to listen to this snippet of my story. I truly appreciate it. And it's my hope that down the road we can connect, we can talk, and I can add value to your life in some way. So again, thank you. God bless.